yards, or in the air, excuse me, at over 25 yards on the ground. And now Reggie Elliott into the game, and he's got a head of steam to the line of scrimmage. He's going to bounce it to the outside. One man to beat as he will draw a flag here. And I think we may get a holdout on the edge here on Langley, which will negate this run. But Langley finds
they've had running the ball. Why not?
And we'll see if Hooper just wants to sneak this one maybe. No, he'll hand off to Elliott again. And again, there's no hole there, and I'm not sure he got it. That's a massive stop there for the Broncos as they tried to run up in the middle there, and big number 91 intensity. As Witzel at the pivot will hand off, and not much on that first down carry. As Jagorchik.
Resorchik, is that how you say it?
Jagorchik.
All right.
Here's a second down throw over the middle, tipped up and incomplete. As getting a hand on that one to deflect it. Having good field position, bad field position, winning a game, losing a game. If you got a good kicker in your stable, it can take you a long way. And Langley is going to force the kick team out here for the Broncos. Is into the backfield for a sack is Keith Codgin, as success in the run game might come here today, is on the edges here for the Rams. As they run play action on second down. Here's the throw, the catch, first down and more. And security of the football paramount there, and nicely done from Jake Kirby, who makes up for an earlier drop and now picks up a big first down here. Be the day here against Kamloops. Down to 3:35 here to go in the quarter. Second down and 5. And again, the Broncos, and oh my goodness, just pancaked in the backfield there by, once again, Aloka, who just landed hard. So I'm just looking at my phonetic. Oh, look out, high snap here. It gets over the head of Moa, and he's going to have to go all the way back here. Now he's going to try and run. Now he's going to try and kick. Gets it away nicely, a little rugby style. Takes a Langley bounce down to the 35-yard line, and I mean, if all things considered there, that could have been much worse than the
off the rush. Another hot snap.
There's a running kick, and this a boomer. They'll drive to Desi back. Or is it Meyer back there? He's going to try and string this one out. Now he's going to try and reverse his field. He got a block. And he's still on his feet here as he gets to the 40, breaks another tackle out to the 42. There's an injured Ram down there. It's in 10. Hooper to throw on first down. Looks deep again as he goes for Galai this time. Puts it on the money, and Galai brings it in. Down to the 14, make it the 16-yard line. As maybe a touch underthrown, but he gave his receiver a chance to make a play, and that's what Tyson Galai did right there.
And Tyson,
as they put 3 receivers out to the high wide side. And they will run play action. Here comes pressure. Throw to the end zone. Galai wide open. Touchdown. Oh, well-designed play there for the Rams. And got the Broncos to bite hook, line, and sinker. And that's the first major of the afternoon there. Hooper to Galai. And now 8-0 Langley with an extra point to come.
Well, Galai was the intended target.
For 350 yards per game. You just need to march yourself down the field, and if it takes a little dinking and dunking to do it, and then you can bust a big run like this. And still on his feet and finally tackled down at the Rams 42-yard line after a great scamper there for Jagorchik.
Stop.
3-4 front here for the Rams, and they're going to bring the pressure right up the gut. Pass is complete. And trying to pick his way through, and man, he is a load out there as he'll get past in the BCFC. And that's saying something. Another run here, this time on second down, and Jones is going to get the corner. He's going to stay in bounds. He's up the sideline and finally pushed out right near the 40-yard line. Another great football if they can get off the field here on second down. Time in the pocket. Moberg picked off. And is it Ben Lauren down there, Justin? We were just talking about 22 in blue.
We were indeed singing his praises. He nearly had an interception on the last drive for the Broncos, and he does get one here. Ben Lauren, who took a costly penalty earlier in this quarter, redeems himself in a big, big way with an INT.
I don't know why I'm
Defensively, I would say that has been the case so far for Ben Lauren.
So quick turnover here, and Langley will hand off to Jones, who's right up the middle. He's to the goal line, touchdown.
And that is the kind of run we've been waiting to see from Bruce Jones, who just took that one 18 yards to the house, a big touchdown late in the half. And you certainly feel better going to the dressing room with a couple of touchdowns between you and the opposition, knowing this is now a multi-score game.
Just got the high knees going and would not be denied.
And he did have to take a hit to make that play as well. He hung on all the way.
Oh, wide open. I was going to say, watch out for the deep ball here. And Kamloops catches Langley napping at the end of the half here as they throw a big ball right out to midfield. And completion made there. Just 2 plays from scrimmage here have gained about 70 yards.
Low snap.
And now a wide open man. Again, Campbell way away from his man. Missed the tackle out there, and now they're inside the 5. And I'm imagining number 9 in blue for Langley is going to get a bit. Just one in the backfield here for Moberg in the shotgun. He will hand off, and they'll lose yardage there. Is a little bit of a predictable play there. A couple on that first down play. Now they got 2 in the backfield, and Moberg to throw to the end zone. He goes, and it's caught. Oh, a flag comes in late, and I think it's going to be against Langley anyways, as 2 flags are laying in the end zone here. But I think, is it a push half would be massive. They're 1 play away from doing that. As here's the snap, here's the throw to the end zone, 1-on-1 out there, and knocked away at the last second, getting a hand in and knocking it to the turf. What a play there.
Strong for the Broncos. They found a passing game as this game has gone along as well.
Langley's brought pressure all afternoon. They bring it again here as Moberg steps up and then got tripped up from behind, but he'll gain about a half a yard. Second down and long here out of the shotgun. Moberg looks off to his right. Now he rolls that way, and then he's going to be wrapped up by Linden and dropped for a big one.
Aaron Linden, massive.
Hooper under center. And he'll play action here on the rollout. Got a man open. Completion made. Good sure-handed catch there by Cam Neal, who just extended championship, and they got it. That's up on YouTube somewhere. If
One
you
for
want to
the
find
ages.
that. Oh, look out here. In some trouble. And down he goes.
Looks like that ball nearly came loose as well.
Well, I think
But
that
Corey Jeeves did his best to hang on all the way.
And that's a bit of a mistake there for Jeeves. I think he can pretty much palm that football in his entire hand there. It's hard to knock that thing out of his big meat paw there, but he's got to get rid of that football. Count violation.
They're on the left hash mark as well. You'd think they would have tried to line it up around center if they knew they were going to be in this situation.
Chip shot up and good. So they do convert. They do make it a 3-score game now with 1:48 here to go in the third quarter. 19-0 now. Rams first down here do the Broncos. And they'll try and throw for it. And they'll complete it to Jeeves, and he'll fight and reach. And let's check the spot here near center field. So you don't have the big walk down from one end to the other. They can just spin around and resume play, as they will do right now, as the ball on the lie in the slot. Keep an eye on 13. They set up the screen. It's a good one here for Jones. Needs a block. Gets one. Bounces to the outside. Still Bruce Jones as he makes another man miss. And all the way down to the 22-yard line as they've gone to the well a bunch of times.
He's had 3 big plays that probably totaled north of 25 to 30 each. He's been good.
Here's Hooper in the pocket, delivers. Galai dragging the toes. Where's the signal? Touchdown.
The official had a clean view right along the goal line. He took his sweet time in making it official. But a second touchdown on the day for Tyson Galai. This might be the Tyson Galai coming out party. He has been if you are the Kamloops Broncos.
Well, they'll have a short field here as they start in Ram territory. Moberg stands in the pocket, delivers a strike. There's a good completion to Jeeves, who gets knocked down hard, as he wasn't expecting that hit from Sam. And we have just over 6 minutes to play here. As Moberg stands in there, throws and complete. And they'll pick up 4 receivers, make it 5 as they'll step up in protection. They'll throw down to the 5-yard line, and another good defensive play. Pressure again from the Rams right up the middle this time, and they'll get home to the Broncos quarterback on 3rd down, and they'll turn that football over as they dial up the blitz again, Justin. And they disguise that one very well, kind of a delayed blitz almost. And then by the time that Moberg kind of realized the pressure was coming, it was too late.
I think if you're sacks that the Rams have been able to execute.
So Langley will take back over with Hooper still in there. He's going to be sacked himself as the Broncos calling it. And this is what I'm talking about, Justin. Hooper gets up on a limp here. And then just one more regular season home game for Langley that will come up later in September against the VI Raiders, as there's a sack from behind, and a violent one at that. Still 32-19, it looks like.
That is what the website is telling me.
Well, we have a fumble, and we have a recovery here for Langley on the final play of the game.
If BCFootballConference.com is to be trusted, it is West Shore 32, Okanagan 19.
All right. Well, the red or orange flag flies here as the clock on 000s, and this one is over. A massive day from Bruce Jones along the ground. A good effort from Paulina Hooper at quarterback.